Not disturb zone.
Yep. Yep. Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving our praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakwadash.
Double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, who taught us this truth. Okay, peace, much love, and salutations as always to those who elect. All right, bros out here in Great Millstone, Nashville. Another lesson through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shemashai, Lord's will. It be edifying, okay, to the elect. The 144,000 starting with them. All right, and then the remnant. All right, the men, women, and children who will believe on the Lord. All right, in these latter days, man. All right, and come back to the faith ultimately. All right. Like I said, just going through the spirit, man. We're gonna start with Joel, the 3rd chapter. Essentially going into war. Because these are the times that we're getting ready to enter into. All right, there's a lot going on amongst Israel right now. All right, brothers are giving their testimonies on that dude, the ex-head of San Francisco. Bros still getting on Jake with the Wi-Fi shit. All right, but ultimately we still got this thing going on over in the Middle East. All right,
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it really ultimately there's a lot of stuff going on, and the Apostle Tahar deemed this year the hopeful year. All the prophecies come to pass, and we're seeing these things just jumping out the book. Mm-hmm. So the Most High is speaking, man.
Get things set in stone.
It says, because Scripture speak about, it says, though it tarry, wait for it.
Surely.
Matter of fact, I'll just grab it. I don't want to butcher it. Okay.
Just because, I say it all the time, just because it's quiet in your neighborhood, okay, you're still cool and cordial with your neighbors, don't mean shit ain't popping off.
Yeah.
You still can go to work. You can still get a bag of Doritos from Walmart. That don't mean shit ain't going down. It's just things haven't been stamped yet. It's already here, but it's not made stamped.
Yep. I got this real quick. Habakkuk 2:2 says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And really, we're no longer in the days where these things are seeming like it's tarrying. But brothers are still in the spirit of, man, this nigga just need to push the chip, so we can go in and get this shit over with.
Right.
Bros are, hey, we ready. You know what I'm saying? We ready for this shit to bore down. And that's, speaking through the spirit, obviously, us being in the flesh is going to come with some troubles. Okay, and certain thoughts is going to come upon you, but hey, at the end of the day, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai, hey, we're ready for this bitch to blow.
Yep.
So you got that, Joel?
Yeah, Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares and the swords, and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's go ahead. And that's the other nations. They're the ones that's being prepared, for this great war to come up against Babylon, the great America, for the controversy of Zion, which it states in verse 2, Joel 3:2. That's why this is happening. Also, too. Then you go ahead and add.
Yeah, and like you said, that's the other nations. Okay, the Most High is getting ready to put a spirit. Okay, and really has already put that spirit on the other nations to prepare for war, to get ready. That's why everybody is, testing out they nukes. Doing missile tests and things of that sort, man. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause the Almighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Oh, Salaki too, and then on the last verse, it says, let the weak say I am strong. All right, because at the time, some of these countries, they didn't possess nuclear capability. They didn't have nukes. And so now, through the process of being allies with Russia, the likes of them, China, okay, so on and so forth, they're able to acquire that technology, okay, and they're gonna play a big part, all right, in the destruction of Babylon the Great. Mm-hmm. We'll get that too in Jeremiah the 50th chapter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All ye to bend the bow. Go ahead.
It says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause our mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, mm-hmm. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Right, exactly. Which that is that valley, all right, is Jehoshaphat, okay? Which means, you know, the Most High judgment. I got the blue letter, okay, which we just said, Jehoshaphat. It says, which it says Jehovah, but Yahweh has judged, okay? Let me see, symbolical name of a valley near Jerusalem, which is the place of ultimate judgment. And the Most High is getting ready to bring, like I said, all these nations, all right, over towards the Middle East, all right, to what? Judge them, man. All right, this is the basis of World War III. All right, and this is further proof that the scriptures speak about these things. We're not just making these things up. We're not doomsday preppers or any of those things, man. Mm-hmm. No, we're actually telling you about things that are getting ready to pass. All right, mm-hmm. That was it on that. You got something?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 3:8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
Right, a time of war and a time of peace. All right, and right now isn't the time to be in the spirit of loving everybody, you know, trying to be, the scriptures say if possible, live peaceable among all men. All right, but we're not in that time frame, you know, trying to be buddy with everybody, rubbing shoulders with the earth, or rubbing elbows, Salakia. Okay, we're in the time of getting ready for war. Mm-hmm. You know, brothers say all the time, this is a spiritual war, and these niggas are getting ready to try to take it to a physical aspect. All right, which also means it's not going to work. Okay, because we're going to triumph. Go ahead.
It's like I wanted to get this because at the top of the chapter of Ecclesiastes 3:8, it says, "To everything there is a season. Whatever God does, it will be forever. God will judge the righteous and the wicked."
Exactly. So there's a season and a purpose for everything under the heavens, man. All right, and now is the time where the Most High is heating things up, you know, stirring the pot. Okay, he's prepping or putting the spirit of war, okay, into the hearts of the heathens, man, into the hearts of the nations. And there's even going to be war, you know what I'm saying, breaking out here. You're going to have the race wars and things like that, man. Mm-hmm. All right. The people are going to be divided, you know, political wars, if you will. You see how they acted with the Biden versus Trump thing, and they're still doing that. It is 3 years into this nigga's, you know, presidency, and you still got Trump supporters going in, you know, talking about 2024, we taking it back. So the people are already divided. The stage is set, man.
Mm-hmm. So the house is ready to fall.
Exactly, as Yahushua said, if Satan be against Satan, you know, or matter of fact, I'll just grab it.
How shall the kingdom?
Yeah, how shall I stand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, can't spell. Goddamn. Yeah, this is Mark. Mark 3:26. Let me go to the actual thing. It says, I'll start at 23. And he said, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? Right, because they were trying to accuse Yahushua, you know, casting out devils in the name of Satan. You know, so essentially he's like, how does that don't work? You know, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And can we get that in Second Esdras? Talking about divisions among people. Mm-hmm. You know. All right, I'm gonna read this again. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end. Okay? And ultimately, like I said, this this place is fully divided. Okay, there's no unity, you know, with the American people. All right, everybody has a different thought process about everything, and it's ironic because everybody wants you to, you know, especially when you deal with these women, you know, you got the little apps and shit, but part of their thing, I want somebody that's open-minded, and it's like, but no, really, none of y'all are open-minded.
Really, they just want you to be down with what they talk about.
Exactly,
that's really what they want.
They're fully set on what they believe. But they want you, like the brother said, to believe on their shit.
If you just agree, then they're good. But if you don't agree, then you're blocked.
Because here it is, you don't deal. Okay, we don't deal, care, have love, or any type of fucking feelings toward the alphabet community. And so the same person is telling me I need to be more open minded. Well, nigga, I am being open minded, meaning I'm thinking about other shit, this shit through. You know. And it makes no sense. And it's showing you these people, they're not open-minded, you know. And really, shit, the brothers, man, we're not open-minded. We're fully set on what Yahweh Shema Shai has set up. The Most High didn't create you to have an open-minded spirit. You were created to follow Ecclesiastes the 12th chapter, 13th verse. You were created to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. That's it. The commandments don't come with having an open mind, free will. No, nigga, you gonna do what's told.
What you think, you know.
Yeah.
That's what deals with open minds. What you think. No, it ain't about what I think.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. It's about what's already written. Do what you're told. That's it. That's the safe zone. You know, you being the Israelite, do what's being told, you know, from Yahweh Shema Shai. That's the safe zone. You go outside of that, you bound to have destruction happening to you, you know.
But there's reasons why, because like you said, the things that the Lord is not down with leads to death. It literally says that in the scriptures, you know.
Yeah, so it's best to be closed-minded, man. I got this real quick to back that up. Proverbs 3:5, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding." You know, so don't have an open mind. You know, don't be willing to take in. That's what happened to us. That's why we're in this position, having an open mind, trying to figure out what the fuck the heathens had going on with their gods. Okay, we were made to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, and we chose to venture off and to see, well, maybe you know, let's see what they got going on over here. And now you're hurt. All right, so being open-minded is way out the picture. It says, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil." All right, and that's about plain as day. Okay, you fear Yahweh Shema Shai, you depart from evil, you keep the laws. Hey, you're gonna be in a good position, a better position than an open-minded Negro. All right,
that's what these people do. They want to go after their own lust. They want to go after their own way and their own thoughts. I mean, look what happens to them. They're through. You know, and the Lord be judging their ass, or the Lord is preserving them for judgment. They just get worse and worse. As the scriptures say that people shall wax worse and worse. Yeah. Look at these people with these open minds. Look at these people. LGBTQ, he, she, them. I have pronouns. My name's not Todd. It's Susan. And it's a grown man. It's a nigga with chest hair. And that's what happens with open mind. Confusion. This was the land that we're in, the land of confusion. America. Okay. Yep. Say it again, Slacky.
No, I said ball.
Yeah, ball. You know, nothing but straight. When you confuse, open mind does nothing but leave confusion. Okay, distress, agony. You know.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
2nd Ezra 15, and I'm gonna start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Yep, and I got that word for sedition, right, in Edamon Online Dictionary. It says rebellion, uprising, revolt, a concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority. Okay, violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot. Okay, a going apart, separation. These people are going to be separated.
Mm-hmm.
These people are going to be in completely different, and we're seeing it. You know, the familiar disease came out, and you had the pro-maskers and the anti-maskers, the pro-jab and the anti-jab. Mm-hmm. And really, even before all this shit, you got Democrats and Republicans. It is they supposed to stand for, you know, one country under God. All right, but you got separation right there in itself. And the main quote unquote nigga that started it all, George Washington, told you niggas, don't start a political party. When you go into the history of that shit, because that back when I was in school and shit, I was, you know, big on goddamn, for some reason, just knowing about the presidents or some shit like that. But that was that nigga main thing. You know, and if I'm not mistaken, or if I am wrong on that, it was either him or John Adams. All right, but it was, or maybe Jefferson. One of the first three though, but I believe it was Washington. You know, but they essentially saying, you know, don't start no political parties. As a matter of fact, it was George Washington. It was George Washington because Adams was part of the Whig Party. Yeah. You know, the back then.
They're doing the fucking.
They had the wigs, the powder wigs and shit. Yeah. You know, so it was George Washington. You know, so you didn't even take advice from your own goddamn leader.
And everybody looked up to him too.
Yeah,
like he was a high level man at that time.
The pinnacle of America. What's the one of the founding fathers?
Right.
You know, the niggas on Mount Rushmore and shit. All right, but there's always been sedition, but the Most High is increasing it as the days go on. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we're starting to see it.
But that's what the scriptures say: evil shall grow upon the earth from 2nd Ezra. I believe it's the 15th or the 16th chapter. You know, evils grow from the earth. So all these things are popping up out of nowhere because the evils are growing upon the earth. When you're on the internet, social media, YouTube, whatever, you see a lot of fuckery. Mm-hmm. You see a lot of evilness growing upon the earth. People are waxing worse, more confusion, all that, because that's part of prophecy. So it's only going to get worse until it pops. When you blow a balloon and it takes so much air, can't take it anymore, eventually it pops.
Yeah.
You know, and Babylon's like a balloon that's literally about to pop at any given moment.
Yeah, too. Like I said, there's sedition amongst with that shit going on. Mm-hmm. Pro-Israel, pro-Palestine. You know, everybody got to have a goddamn choice.
Well, I was meditating on that earlier, Salaki, and talk about you Negroes. What the hell are you niggas supporting them for? They don't give a fuck about your black asses. Okay?
Jake is quick to support the heathens, man.
Yeah.
But not his own people.
Man, but you want to...
Unless it's a damn t-shirt.
Man.
If I was out in the corner selling a goddamn t-shirt, which a nigga wouldn't even help you in. But, you know, they'll be more willing to do that, you know, versus what we're doing, what we're bringing out, man. Mm-hmm. And this is the truth. This is all through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. And our people are, you know, they're fully persuaded to just continue in the ways of the devil. You know?
Mm-hmm. So what are the options for them?
Shit.
Yeah,
that's it.
You know, because they're not benefiting Israel. What the fuck? Why they do that? They're not benefiting. They're like a little flash or something.
Oh yeah.
They're not benefiting the nation of Israel. You know, and so they got to be destroyed and coming back through the nuts. So, but I'm gonna read a little bit more since you're talking about the sedition and division. That's what's growing upon the earth, which the Lord said that was going to happen too. You know, your father's going to be against the son, mother against the daughter, so on and so forth.
Yeah, he said, I come not to send peace with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got a lot of people saying, fuck family, blood don't mean shit.
Yeah, I said that. I've been saying it, you know, and that's just the truth. You know?
Well, it's like that, you know.
I know the most wicked niggas. Yeah. Your family members, they beat them up. And it's, like I said, tough pill to swallow for Jake because everybody's so damn family oriented. Your family members, 9.9 times out of 10, are the worst Negroes on the planet.
So you find out how grimy they are as you get older.
Yeah. They're terrible. They do nothing but gossip. They talk shit about you behind your back. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't support you in anything that you do in life. If it ain't contrary, or not contrary, but
to the ways of
conforming, you know, with the ways that they, you know, what they're used to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to church. Well, yeah, you struggling so much because you ain't coming to the church no more. Talking shit about you.
You just as worse.
Yeah.
You don't got no car.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Like that.
Nigga with nothing talking about shit. It's like, God damn.
He got everything to say.
I got an apartment. I got 2 cars. I'm picking your stupid ass
up. You sleeping on our auntie couch, not your mama or my mama. Our auntie.
Yeah, come on.
You know, and they talk shit about the people that do for him, man. Mm-hmm. That's Jake's biggest damn thing. Mm-hmm. They what they say in the world, they bite their hand and feed him.
Yeah.
And Jake is very privy on that. Mm-hmm. You know, and you going to suffer a judgment for that too.
Because I've always been told, all you got is family. That's bullshit. Especially nowadays. That's fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm. All we have is the Lord and the brotherhood, man.
Which that's the true family.
Which that's really, you know, all in all the same thing. Okay. This is, once, like the brother mentioned, this is our true family. This is where we come for advice, counsel, and comfort, man. You know, we don't go to the people of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you know, nigga might be trying to build his credit up. Yeah, you go find one of these dumb niggas, you know, that know a little bit. But even then, you got brothers within the ministry that know about those things. Because we come from all walks of life. So brothers are, you know, hey, we Jake. Yeah. You know, we're talented in all aspects, you know, of whatever. You got a brother know more about cars. You got a brother know about credit. Yep. You know, how to find a perfect this, a perfect that.
Brother may work at a bank.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Been in the bank for like 8 years, working at the bank.
He can, you know, he can help you. Hey, bros can help you do whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, shit, music.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, music.
Stones, herbs,
cooking.
Yeah, cooking. You know what I'm saying?
You throwing it down.
Yeah, bros are very talented and they know a lot of things. So really, we've been given a platform where we don't have to go to the world for shit. Mm-hmm. You know, outside of the basic necessities. You know, of us still being under subjection to Esau Edom. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, we don't fucking need this nigga. Right. And that's why, bro, the elect ain't gonna take the chip.
But it says, worth paraphrasing, they should not stay upon him that smote them. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord has made it where, you know, we stand upon him. We ain't staying upon Esau, relying upon him. You know, because what it say also in the Apocrypha, the ones that receive benefits that have not known me, that's the 2/3. That's the ones that's of this world. They receive the benefits of Esau, Edom. So what do? They go down to him and they are oppressed. You know, it's that Isaiah 30. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Our people are constantly doing that, relying on this nigga, investing in his kingdom that's falling.
Bitcoin.
Yeah. So it's
Stocks.
Done. Yeah, it's done. This shit is done.
Because really, you only be hearing that from Jake. Mm-hmm. You know, we don't even be hearing Edomites talk about Bitcoin and whatever. Well, this is their kingdom, so they don't need that. But this is an illusion. That's why everything's an illusion. It's an illusion to make Jake think, oh yeah, if I put in this amount of money for stocks in 9 years, I can get back 50 grand.
And what is that? What's 50 grand today?
Really not shit. Most used cars.
There ain't nothing.
Not even enough to buy a house. You don't have enough to buy a house.
Inflation, all that shit. Come on, man.
That 50,000 will go.
That's why this place got to be destroyed. Mm-hmm. So this is going back into this real quick. This quick division.
Yeah.
Verse 2nd Ezra 15:19. Yeah, it says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, and that's why we're telling bros, man, you know, and we're trying to give this message to Jake as well. Mm-hmm. All right, but hey, we gotta put less and less trust to these people as the days go by. All right, these niggas are getting ready to turn on us on a high level. Mm-hmm. Okay, your mama, your dad, okay, your sibling. I grew, you know, I got a twin brother, man. We grew up together. He'll never turn his back on me. Watch.
Wait till their life is touched.
Exactly.
You never been in a situation with your family where it involves all y'all lives being touched.
Yeah.
All for you.
Yeah. You know, the Lord is getting ready to work, man. Mm-hmm. And so we gotta be ready for that. Now, is that gonna happen to every brother? No.
Expected though.
Yeah, huh?
You gotta expect it though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, you what they say, you hope for the best. Wait.
You pray for the best, hope for the worst. No, my bad.
No.
What?
Hope for the best, but expect the worst.
Yeah. That's it. Water. Yeah, you hope for the best, but expect the worst. Right. You know, a man can. They say a man can dream. You know, a man can only dream of as smooth as possible walk, but we know it's not gonna be like that.
Don't put it past anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't sit in a corner and bug out.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it all day, every day.
You just, you know, you go home.
They're gonna snitch. They're gonna snitch.
You go home. You might watch the lesson. Then you go home.
Twitching and shit.
You cuss your woman out. You gonna turn on me, bitch?
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, you know, doing too much. It's like, come on, you know,
Like, what?
right? You know, because like I said, every brother, woman ain't gonna turn on them. Every brother, parents ain't gonna turn on them, siblings and whatever. But you have to be expecting these things, so when if it does happen,
you're not shocked.
You're prepared. Just like we tell brother, hey, you need to be willing to die for the Lord. Mm-hmm. Every brother ain't gonna perish, but you need to be ready for that shit.
Mm-hmm. It could be you.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know what your lot is. The Most High knows it. So if you're put and presented with a situation to where you have to lose A, B, or C, and ultimately leading up to losing your life, you're ready for it. You've already prepped your mind through the spirit. You know, yeah, you're going to be in the flesh. It's going to be a shaky experience, but the comfort is, knowing, I know where I'm going.
I know why I'm doing this.
Exactly. And there's a reason why I'm doing it.
You've been told.
You know what I'm saying?
If you read the scriptures and fully understand it, you've already been told that that's going to happen to you.
That's one of the first things you learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's basically
you might die.
Yeah, that's one of the first things you learn. Like, you know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, and you agree to it.
Yeah, and that's why you like you said, one of the first things.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been had a chance to cop out.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's not going to stop the destruction or any prophecies, but you had a chance to cop out. Because really, you could have just been a regular nigga to just get judged.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Why am I dying? You know, being confused as hell. But
right.
You know, it's like, hey, now you know. I got this real quick. Romans 15:4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." You see, like your brother mentioned, man, these things, you know, they're written as Apostle Paul said, "I write these things not to shame you, but my beloved to warn you." You know, which he was going into something else, but these scriptures, all right, they were written to warn us of the impeding danger. Yeah. As I say, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. All right, the men of the Lord are through the Spirit of probably Yahweh Shema Shai, they have written these scriptures down, all right, for us in the now time, in the present day, all right, to use these and apply it. Okay, and ultimately to get through Isaiah 33:6.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Like when I told you about that dream, I thought somebody was breaking in. I thought Esau was kicking in because it felt so real. I wasn't surprised. I was like, well, it's that time. What can we do?
And what can you really expect? Mm-hmm. You'd be a dumbass to expect anything less. You're cursing a man out and telling him he's going to be a slave in his kingdom. Mm-hmm. You can't expect anything less, man.
That's a threat. He sees it as a threat.
Yeah. This is going to happen. That's an act of war.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see?
It's treason.
Yeah, that's an act. Yeah. Because I raised you. You know. Mm-hmm. You know, the Denzel, you going to do this shit to me? Mm-hmm. He was betrayed. Yeah. You know, when all them niggas turned on him. Yeah. He was mad as hell. Yeah. That's Esau. Mm-hmm. He's mad that he wasn't able to hide the truth from the elect. And now they turning on him. They coming back to the Lord. Now he's no longer our God. He's no longer the person that we go to for advice and counsel. He hates that shit. It boils his fucking blood. Mm-hmm. That's why he's so upset. Yep. He's not upset because anything else. That's why Negroes ain't the problem. Right. And you see, there ain't no major attack on any other camp outside of Great Millstone. Mm-hmm. You don't really see these certain other camps that, y'all subscribe to this channel. My last one got blocked or you guys suspended.
20K subscribers.
Yeah.
106K views, man.
You know, they ain't really going into that. You know, most things they able to just really do this and just go on about their day.
Nigga woman got mad and Esau man turned up, so we had to knock him down with the scriptures.
Yeah.
Like, that's the title. That be the
the title be outrageous.
Long as hell. Like,
but God forbid we put the date. Medical misinformation. What the fuck you talking about?
Passed like 4 times.
Yeah.
They 2-3-year-old
they going back to 2021 on our old camp videos, clipping them.
Just says the date.
This only happening to, starting with the apostles and others on down the Great Millstone, man. This is only happening to bros in the Great Millstone. Mm-hmm. So that's showing you something. Okay? Ain't no testimony videos coming out from them guys. You know, you probably will have a couple here and there. All right, because, I mean, shit, I don't watch their videos. I don't have no goddamn reason.
But you don't even hear it.
Exactly. That's not going on.
They're everywhere, too, like us.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't hear their channels. I only hear about Brothers in Great Millstone's channels getting flagged.
Yeah, man. And so we're in great company. You know, through the spirit and probably how about Shema Shai. That's why, hey, to hell with anybody else that's against it. You mad, who gives a fuck, man? You can be upset on the other side of the camera because at the end of the day, through the spirit, you ain't gonna do shit. You just gonna be mad, dislike the video, comment, maybe do a sneak diss. Who gives a fuck, man? And we are here to teach. You're not out here to bicker back and forth like fucking schoolgirls.
It's not high school. It's not a rap video. It's not a rap beef.
You know what I'm saying? I graduated in 2015. Niggas should be past that shit.
Sadly, they're not.
Man.
Sadly.
Damn near 8-9 years later.
You bump into them and they asking questions that happened 10 years ago. It's like, nigga, why are you still in the past?
Yeah, the high school nigga.
Yeah.
So what you doing now?
You still with Keisha?
Why are you worried about it? Weirdo. You go ahead, y'all both go.
I got this. We're going with the division.
Oh, yeah.
2nd Ezra 6-24. And at the time shall friends fight one another like enemies. And that's just plain.
Yeah. The friends fighting like enemies. Like you said, it's plain. So your friend, all right, is a strong possibility, and especially if he's in the earth, man. And that's really what it is.
And you got a lot of people that have 10, 15, 20-year relationships that are just ending.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't know, I'm not there, but people don't talk to each other no more.
Shit, it's way before tribulation, but it was, I had a nigga in the earth I was cool with. And I've been cool with him since 6th grade. You know, nigga went to prison and everything, calling him up and shit. You know, when he went to prison, I was just getting into the truth. But I was still my homeboy, still calling him and shit. But that whole thing just fell through. And that's, like I said, that's before tribulation. And really, the Most High be removing people out your life because that's going to be a cancer to you in that time. You don't want niggas around you during that day. You trying to help a nigga and then y'all just got all the damn supplies. All right, y'all, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
You're going to give it up, nigga. And it's like, God damn.
I just helped
you know what I'm saying?
We just went through the whole Raccoon City.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We went through the whole Raccoon City.
Looted
everything. You got enough for you and me.
Man, I made sure all of us are straight.
Yeah,
we made sure we all good. And this is how you do me. You don't want a nigga like that around you, man.
There's a lot of people that like that.
Yeah.
These people are not saying we're not sinners,
yeah.
but they're on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Sin is going to be at an all-time high, 144% in that day.
Yeah.
So the thing is that's unimaginable is going to be happening, because, hey, the sins is just going to be out the roof. Why do you think the destruction is going to be so bad?
Yeah, they living in their iniquity. Iniquity is adding, adding that sin upon sin.
Yep. Because it says to be fearful to add sin upon sin. But at the time, why do you think the time is going to be so like never before? Because that sin, they're going to up that shit.
You got to pay that bill. They got the receipt. Jake got a long receipt of sin.
Spirits are going to be on the rise too. And then there's the thing, you're going to be, getting into it with a nigga with a chip in his hand. He's going to be completely through.
Yeah.
Once them niggas get that chip, there's going to be a spirit put on them. And they're going to be fully persuaded to do evil.
The damn juicy juice.
Yeah, that's going to be gone.
Because niggas don't even know how to fucking have common sense. Niggas took that juice and common sense just flew out the door.
Yeah, so yep.
It slowed niggas down. We gonna say we say all the time here in Nashville, niggas are slow. These niggas took the juice. We already knew they was slow before, but it got worse once that juice came out. And we hearing that niggas on their 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th dose. These niggas are slow. And on the road, at work. What's wrong with this nigga?
And you got so-called leaders of the nation telling their congregation it's okay to take it. And not, advocating against it. Okay, not speaking against it. Not saying, man, no, don't take it. Because the apostles told us first thing. No, it ain't the mark, but don't take that shit. Yeah. You better not be out here, you see a brother in the line. But nah, Jake and the ISUBK, the IUIC, so on and so forth, in the line with their fringes.
Yeah, look what happened.
The fringes dangling off the t-shirt. with a V car.
A good amount of men have died.
Yeah, in the IUIC.
Yeah, IUIC because of that.
They didn't want to talk about that though. They didn't want to publicize that. No, they want to put Nate on the horse.
And with Roman guard, with Roman dress.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't our custom, but that's another topic. But,
right.
You know.
Hey, well, then Most High is showing who his true men are, man. And angry niggas are gonna call it pride. People that are not in the know are gonna call it pride.
But I got a quick scripture. I got a quick scripture for that.
Yeah.
Just because off of that. And like I said, this is backed up by scripture. Let me see. It says,
my chosen?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn, what was it? Oh yeah. 2 Ezra 16:73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as a gold in the fire. That's going to escalate. Mm-hmm. It's going to be being more and more evident who the Lord is dealing with, especially when they up them in that Karagba and make it mandatory. That's really going to show who the men of the Lord are, man. Okay? It's already being shown now, but the Lord's going to lift the standard, and a whole bunch of things are going to go down showing that these are men. Oh, those are my men. The Lord's going to be pointing the finger. That's my man. These are my men. You know? We're coming into that time.
Yeah, because that's when Ezekiel 8, well, I got to read that. Ezekiel 9 says, set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry. For the abomination. You know, and that's going to, yeah. So, yeah, like what you were saying, you know, the men of the Lord, they're going to be marked with that spiritual devour. Mm-hmm. You know, while the rest of you niggas, y'all getting marked with for death, destruction. And it ain't going to be quick, bitch. Best believe that.
Yeah,
you know, if you think that shit's gonna be quick and you're gonna be able to tell the Lord, okay, I forgive me. No, it ain't none of that. No, you know, look how long it took. Hell, I can't even say that, but look how long we've been going through hell. You know, and it said that the Lord's wrath ain't gonna tarry forever. To us, it seems like it's been forever, generations, years. Mm-hmm. It's been a long time since we, been getting fucked up. Just imagine. 2 days to the Lord, though. Yeah, just imagine to when that fire hits you. Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna be quick, bro.
That's a slow death.
Yeah, that's not gonna be quick.
Because it says the earth, not the earth, Babylon will be destroyed in 1 hour. Oh, it was only an hour. No, nah, bro. The Lord's time between ours is way different.
That spirit, because your flesh is gonna melt, but that spirit is gonna feel that fire. Yeah, your spirit is a fire.
But then the thing is, too, niggas ain't really did nothing that's trying for an hour.
Yeah.
You know, you go to work for 8 hours. Yeah, I hate this job. Yeah, but it ain't no. Go home. Turn your goddamn oven on the highest degree setting
and stand.
And the coil that's at the bottom, grab that motherfucker for an hour. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna last 2 seconds. Yeah. You know, a nigga gonna
hit that goddamn stopwatch when you touch that motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Your body,
you click.
And your body reacts.
Nigga go just like this.
Your body reacts because before you even get close to it, the nigga's hands already be like. And he's like right here. He already like nah.
Yeah. So how the hell? Yeah. Right. Yeah. So how you expect to, keep that same mindset going into bathing in a nuclear fire, man? That shit's going, and because that's taking out the oxygen. You ain't gonna be able to breathe. You're through. Mm-hmm. Zechariah 14. All right. Because let's go. That's the play. That's the ultimate play, man.
Go right back in the war after that.
Yeah, because that's
as well.
Yeah, it's all through the spirit. That's why I'm tired through the spirit, man.
You said you want to what again?
Zechariah 14 and 12.
Because to be real, they fighting against Jerusalem too. They fighting against something that's really good. Because Jerusalem is a people for us a place.
Zechariah.
So the elect, we are Jerusalem, man. And the 2/3 they always came up against Jerusalem. So y'all just like the Edomites, y'all just like the heathens.
Hey, they one of our biggest enemies.
Yeah. So
outside of Esau, they Esau, Eve, and niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a whole trifecta.
So we about to read what's gonna happen when you come up against Jerusalem.
I was dealing with a nigga past 2 days at work. Mm-hmm. Just being a nigga.
And he don't know why, but it's spirits, and that's what people fail to realize. There's spirits on you. Mm-hmm. Everything is, you said, you mentioned the spirit is a fire. You know, these are just houses for our spirit, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't understand. You know, people don't understand. They just randomly get angry. You know, it's your spirit's off. You know. Go ahead.
Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right, including 2/3. Mainly talking about 2/3, man.
Yeah.
All right, here in Babylon, they're going to be destroyed. All right, and just because you're not in America, when the fire comes, does not guarantee you anything. You're still going to be outed out. Okay.
Which you say, purge out the rebels.
Yeah, exactly. And that's going to be the process that's going to happen. All right, once this bitch is destroyed. You know, one of the first main jobs, you got to go purge out the rebels. Because you're still going to have a nigga with a Babylonian mindset.
In Africa, Europe.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
This nigga in Australia thinking shit sweet. No, bro.
I be seeing Jake.
Gotta get taken out.
I be seeing Jake online talking about, I had to get out the U.S., man. I feel better now. I feel like the Lord going to get them niggas.
Yeah, the passport bros. Yeah, because they're just doing that for Coochie.
Yeah.
Coochie and Trim.
Yeah.
You know, which when bros do talk about that, because if you're gonna deal with women, hey, you pick the best of the worst, essentially. You know, so them doing that ain't wrong, but they're not doing that through the spirit of the Lord. Because ultimately, the spirit of the Lord was on them. They wouldn't even be, brothers ain't going everywhere, trying to acquire all these different type of women. And look, you deal with Keisha down the street if you want to. If not, then fuck it, you just wait on the kingdom. But yeah, we ain't advocating that shit, and that's not they think they're righteous because of that. My life has been better, yeah, but it's all carnal, and you're still subject to payments.
Some of you niggas just bitches, man.
Yeah,
just being honest. There's plenty of women here in the U.S. You picking the one with the hair and the booty and the eyelashes, nigga. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because you got to count. Yeah, these women they through. These women are through, but you niggas don't have no balls. On top of that, and these women notice that you ain't got no balls, and that's why they treat you a certain way. Like it's spirits, most importantly, but at the same time, we're not talking about niggas and bitches.
You got money and you a bitch.
Yeah, a lot of you Jakes are.
The women too, but like you saying, the men, and we all got to take accountability.
Yeah,
men, the women, okay, we both have to take accountability, man. All right, the majority of the men in the nation of Israel are terrible fucking leaders. All right, which ultimately leads to what? You got the nigga bitches getting raised up by other nigga women. It's a terrible cycle. And then they raising niggas too. And so they grow to be a bitch nigga. And it's never in the cycle. All you gotta get melted.
And just accept it.
It's
not none is being fought. Yeah, it's the norm is none being fought back. And the men out there that are pushing it, the ones that are really pushing it are the men of the Lord. Because the Bible tells you how to deal with women.
Yeah, way before them podcast niggas, man, the apostles been telling you not to deal with the black woman. Now it's a trend. The same thing with the beard thing,
Yeah, now everybody want to grow a beard, and now everybody don't want to be with the black woman.
The apostles and elders of Great Millstone started, the bishops, the elders, saying they started that, man.
Yeah.
Through the spirit of Payah Bashima Shah. So if you're gonna give reverence to fucking Kevin Samuels, nigga, you need to do it correctly. That nigga didn't do shit. That nigga's late to the game. The apostles been telling you how to conduct yourself, man. All right? Go ahead, yeah.
Zechariah 14:12, and there shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah, that's Sarah O'Connor, man. Or Sarah Connor, not O'Connor. Yeah, you're going to get Sarah Connor in that scene, holding the fence. And you just see all her shit just melt away. That's what's going to happen to you people, man. That's exactly what's going to happen to you people. It's going to be 200 million nuclear warheads here, hitting here in Babylon, man. I think that's in Revelation, the 9th chapter. Okay. I think it's like 9 and 11. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 50.
Yeah.
And 9. Come on, bro. Don't freeze.
Yeah, we'll get ready, bro.
It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. They shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And that's going into the missiles.
Yeah, none shall return in vain. It's not going to be any type of blockade system or a failure of the missiles. They shoot them off. Ah, damn, we had 10 of them miss. No, everything is going to be. What's that in Joel? I think that's in Joel.
How they march? They shall not break their ranks.
Yeah, they should not break.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm gonna skip down a little bit. It says, because it's talking about the Chaldeans shall be a spoil and so forth. So I'm gonna go down to verse, Salaki. I just had it. I'm gonna go down to verse 14. It says, 13. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. And that goes also to Revelation 18. I believe talking about Babylon. You know what I'm saying? The plagues that should be upon Babylon, the destruction. Verse 14, Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord.
Yeah, so all the nations that have nuclear capability, hey, the Most High is going to put a spirit on them to what? Shoot the arrows, man. Shoot those missiles off.
Because a lot of them are all saying, especially Iran, I ain't trying to go to war and control the war, but that's that the Lord is in control. He's going to put a spirit on them to say, fuck it, and hit the button.
Yeah, they know that's the end all be all. So they don't, common sense, they don't want to. But, because they want to continue their empire. But they know that's, hey, the Most High is going to put a spirit on them. And that's going to be the end all be all. Yep. And it's not going to be any other nation to usurp authority. Once the dust and smoke clear, we're going to have the Russians and Moabites,
searching.
Coming up and, all right, let's set up a kingdom. No. You're going to be prepared to be a slave. You're getting ready to serve 1,000 years of hardcore bondage.
They won't be able to do that anyway because 2nd Ezra 13, their army's going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
When they fight against the Lord. So how the fuck you going to set up a kingdom?
Because like you mentioned, because they're going to all have to come together to try to fight against the Lord. Because then they have a common enemy.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we need help.
What's that president? Nixon? Nixon said that if we were, how do you say it?
Something like the war with aliens or some shit like that?
He was like, if there was a force that came from outer space, would not we all come together and set aside our differences and fight? Nixon said that shit.
They be putting that in
Reagan, Reagan, Ronald Reagan, he said that shit.
They be talking about that in movies.
Yeah.
They would agree to join hand in hand. They'd be like, well, after we take down the bigger enemy, we're back enemies. Yeah. Right now, we're partners. They put that in all types of movies and cartoons and skits and shit.
Yeah.
That shit's everywhere.
I'm going to keep reading a little bit.
I got this quote.
Oh, you got it?
Where it says, I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would have vanished if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
That's what he said.
Yep. And that's what they're going to do.
And that shows Esau knows what's up.
Yeah.
He knows that because he's not going to say, oh, it's for chariots of the Lord. He's not going to say that. They're going to say aliens, which alien just means foreigner.
But that's blasphemy too.
Yeah.
Saying that the angels, these green, big-headed,
black eyes,
big beady eyes.
Yeah, or gray, 3 fingers. Yeah.
Talking like
an
that.
Unknown speech.
Yeah.
That's blasphemy, man. That's wicked.
Yeah.
It is. Because you're trying to downplay the Lord.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's weak.
Mm-hmm. And like he can be defeated.
Right.
No. I got a little bit more.
Yeah,
2nd Ezra 16, and I'm going to start at 12. Says the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth with waves from the depth, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. They shall not break their ranks.
Yeah.
Precept upon precept.
Line upon line. Yep.
Vocab. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And so, hey, that's plain and simple. You got the ICBM. What does ICBM stand for? Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. So they're going to be shot into the ends of the world. and they're gonna hit these different places along with Babylon the Great America.
Putin with his Satan 2, you know, all these hypersonic missiles and all these all these nicknames, which is all the same thing, but they all got many names to let you know, hey, we're not playing in this bitch. That's how these heathen are coming. We ain't playing with you niggas. We got shit too. Y'all think y'all got shit? We got shit. In North Korea, them niggas is testing every fucking day. You can look it up. Them niggas is shooting rockets every day because it's like, nigga, we about to get lethal in this bitch.
Shit, you never know too. It says 200,000 missiles. Shit, it can be small range missiles that the Lord will have them shoot off just to add the fuel to the fire.
Man, it's gonna be big missiles, small missiles, medium sized. It's gonna be all tight. Regardless, 200 million missiles are gonna destroy this place, whether small or big. It don't even matter. It's just enough to get the damn job done, which is destroying this fucking place, man. Thus saith the Lord.
Because like even with short range missiles, they can be tracked. You know, a lot of missiles, they're not unguided; they're being guided, and so you know they can come over here, bro. The Lord, He controls that, man.
Yeah, you can make these niggas pull up, man.
Chariot fire as well, the laser beams on the chariots.
You know how Russia.
So like, I was gonna mention what Ezra said. He said, "Smell dust and smoke." I was so afraid. You know, roughly paraphrasing.
Nothing was to be perceived. You know, nothing was left. But yeah, nothing was left but the smell of smoke. Yes,
dust and smoke.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna get with that. Yeah.
Go ahead, take us on, bro.
This is Matthew 4:17. For that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand."
Exactly, man. And so, as the brother says, man, you know, that's the message at the end of the day. For the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right? The time is short. Okay? So, we need to make sure we're tapping into the spirit. All right? On a more than usual basis. All right? These spirits are turning up on the earth, so we got to turn up as well. Okay? So, Lord's with us at F5 to the elect. Giving all praise and the glory.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who well taught us the truth, are the true leaders of Israel today, whether you receive it or not. Peace, much love, salutations always to the elect. To the next one, Shalom.
Shalom.